Welcome back, everybody. Today, we are now reviewing, continuing with the 2020 review. We are on the 5th out of 7 teams that have missed the playoffs, and it is the New Jersey Devils. Now, the Devils, I thought they were going to be better this year with all the players that they gained in the 2019 offseason with Jack Hughes, Nikita Gusev, who actually played pretty well. We'll get into his statistics in a second. And PK Subban, which I thought that, okay, this team could go out and do something. The only thing that I thought that was missing heading into this season was goaltending. And it turns out that I was half right, half wrong, to be honest with you, because I think that one of their starter, Mackenzie Blackwood, we'll get into this in a little bit, could become probably one of their best goaltenders ever played for the team. So they played 69 games, had 28 wins, 29 losses and 12 overtimes for 67 points. They were 8th in the Metro and 26th in the league, so they were second out of the playoffs. They scored 189 goals, and 230 goals against. Now, when I say that, I will get into how Mackenzie Blackwood could become a really good potential with this team in a little bit. But for now, let's get into the player stats. So Kyle Palmieri, there's really no surprise. Palmieri was, even when the Devils were doing bad, Palmieri was still putting up really good numbers. He scored 25 goals, 20 assists for 45 points. I can't remember what time it was. I think it was around December of 2019 where Kyle Palmieri went on that huge run and was scoring a lot of points for this Devils team that was not very good. Number 2 is Nikita Gusev. I think Gusev is one of the key parts heading into the 2020-21 season, because you look at this: 13 goals, 31 assists for 44 points. That's not bad. It's better than I thought he was going to do, and he did better than their first overall pick and PK Subban. So yeah, Nico Hischier is number 3. He's another person that's probably going to be one of the key parts of this team. When Palmieri's gone, it's really going to be Gusev, Hischier, and Hughes, basically, because there's really nobody else. I mean, yes, with their 7th overall pick, they can get some players in the 2020 draft, but will it help out the team huge impactly? Depending on the player, no. Which is why I think that this team is going to be built around Nikita Gusev, Kyle Palmieri, Nico Hischier. Well, when Palmieri's gone, it'll be Jack Hughes that steps up to the plate. Now, let's talk about Jack Hughes for a bit. People are saying that Jack Hughes is a bust. We've had bad seasons like this. Look at Joe Thornton. He had 7 points in his first ever season. He was a first overall pick. People designated him as a bust. But then he came out and proved everyone wrong, and look at where he's at now. Yes, he may not have won a Stanley Cup, but he has scored over 400 goals and has over 1,000 points, if I'm not mistaken. So you can't underestimate these first overall picks. That's all I'll say. Now, goaltending. Mackenzie Blackwood led the team with 22 wins, 14 losses, and 8 overtimes. Next up was Corey Schneider, who had an absolute abysmal season. He got placed on waivers, in fact, back in November, but then he got picked up. He had 3 wins, 6 losses, and 2 overtimes. So with Mackenzie Blackwood, I think Schneider's done. I think Schneider is done being a starter. I think his good days are over. Maybe he'll have one decent season, but I think his career is kind of going off the deep end. Now with that, Mackenzie Blackwood. Those stats for a bad team like how the Devils is, 22 wins, 14 losses, that is pretty good. You can't underestimate that. That is pretty good. Now, if you had the overtimes in there, it's 22 and 22. But still, 22 wins in a team that is you've won over half of your team's games. That is pretty good for a team that has 67 points. So I think you should be pretty hyped for Mackenzie Blackwood. Now, out of the negative stuff, let's move on to the positive stuff. So players to be excited for heading into the next season. We have Jack Hughes. I talked about this. Jack Hughes is not a bust. Look at what Joe Thornton did. Nikita Hischier, Selected in 2017, first round pick. He has proven himself to be very good. I still think that Nolan Patrick is probably going to turn into a bust, which is kind of sad, but that's Philly. And then Nikita Gusev, who was selected in 2012 by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Yes, this guy's old. This guy's career was wasted in the KHL if he's going to put up this good of numbers. So, this guy's career, I think, in my opinion, was wasted in the KHL because Tampa, I don't even think decided to sign him, and then he got traded to Vegas, or he got signed by Vegas and then traded to the Devils. I'm not really sure how it turned out, but anyways, their cap space, they still have a lot of cap space. They have 8,775,682. That is pretty good. That's not money to go out and maybe sign people, but it's enough to re-sign some players for 2020, 2021. And there's a lot that you have to re-sign then. Are they better? Well, I mean, it really depends on who they get in the draft. Well, no, it really doesn't because they won't be playing. So, I think that they'll be around the same. I think that maybe Jack Hughes will come out and have a better season. Maybe Nico Hischier will play a little bit better. Gusev too. Palmieri also. But these guys, yes, they haven't even played a full season of hockey, so you don't even know what you can get out of this. But anyways, you can't judge a book by its cover with Jack Hughes. And yes, they are getting the 7th overall pick in the draft. They can select Yaroslav Askarov and Jake Sanderson, who is also one of the players that we will be doing a prospect preview for. So, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. The next one will be the Ottawa Senators, and that one's going to be a long one, so get ready. We've already talked about the future of the Ottawa Senators and the San Jose Sharks, but that wasn't really a 2020 review. So we're going to review the Ottawa Senators in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.